Go for it.
All right. Good morning. I know I sound like a man, but this is Dani. Still trying to recover from Mexico. Oh my gosh. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wellness Wednesday, everyone. So not gonna lie, Mexico kicked my ass a little bit. We had a dry January going into Mexico, and with Thrivers, we like to have a good time. So not only do I sound like a man, I'm struggling with the time change. It's only 2 hours, but coming back here this way, just struggled yesterday, struggling this morning, and I sound like a man. Plus, I look like my daughter's bearded dragon when she sheds her skin. I'm peeling so bad. So early this morning, no judgment. All right. So good morning. Good morning. We have an amazing lineup today. Talking about some things that, we just are very powerful in your business. And I can't wait to talk to our guests. They're amazing at what, our topic. So first of all, morning gratitude. I thought I had my gratitude journal here. Oh, yep, it's right here. So let me tell you this. I have a 5-minute journal, and this is new to me. Writing this out, being vulnerable, because to me, this is vulnerable. Writing down what I'm grateful for, what would make today great, my daily affirmations, 3 amazing things that happened today, and how could I have made today even better. What I'm grateful for, like that's hard for me. Again, like even with my 5 things, to break it down. What am I grateful for? Because I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for my business and all that. But you have to break it down even further and make it even more, you're grateful for your family, but what are you grateful for with your family? Are you, so just having like a general, thing that you're grateful for, like why, you have to really break that down. So, that's where I struggle, but I think that, you really have to do that on a daily basis. And, like I said, this is new to me. I know I'm grateful. I know my affirmations, I get all that, but actually writing it down and looking at it every day. But I figure that this is new. Like I said, I haven't even written in this yet. But you have to change things up, right? If you're not getting the results you're looking for, that you want, whether it's in your business, in your personal life, and how you feel, and anything, you have to change things up. And I've heard for years and years from Lisa and Chaz about this 5-minute journal. And so I decided just to jump in and get one, because me writing on a piece of paper, me writing it in my planner, doesn't hold me accountable by doing that. This little book will hold me accountable. So, I I even started writing dates, and so maybe this isn't really what's for me, and I haven't written it just because I think it's very difficult for me. So use what you can use. If you don't have this journal, then use a piece of paper, use Post-it notes, write Post-it notes all over your house. I know I went to Ashley Wiggins' house. She's on today, and she has Post-it notes all over her house. I was so proud of looking at those. I'm like, oh my gosh, how amazing is that, with her affirmations and her gratitude and her goals. And that's something that you need to do every single day. So I see you, Ashley. And just kind of opening yourself up, and and just jotting that down every morning. And that's how you should start your day. I've really, since 2021, I've really put my phone down first thing in the mornings because let me tell you, for a long time, the first thing I would do is grab my phone, start look at my messages, and that's how I would start my day, with looking at problems, issues, putting out fires, and that's not how you want to start your day. Um, because I know the secret is like, how your day starts is really how the rest of your day is going to go, right? And you want it to be positive. You want to have, your heart to be grateful and full and go on with the rest of your day. So I've really been trying to do my personal development, and gonna really start diving into my gratitude first thing in the morning before I touch my phone. That has been one of my goals for 2021. And I have a very early team. They like talking and first thing in the morning. So it's very hard when I have like my watch and my phone going off, and not going to my phone. But I'm trying really hard to do that. Again, doing something different. If you're, you can't get different results with doing the same thing all the time, right? So, um, and then so that's that's my morning routine every morning. Like I said, personal development, my gratitude, and then going into the business. Um, so I'm thankful that I have a some early risers on my team, some leaders that can really take on all of that. And I usually take on the late nights. So trying to think what else. Um, yeah, so Lavelle News. Um, so we had our call last night. Was everybody on? I was on. Um, and I know that on Monday morning we went over, going through my notes here on my Samsung. I know Monday morning, Chaz and everybody went over like Mexico and things like that. So I'm not gonna go too much into that. Let me pull up my notes here. But I do want to go over a couple things that Jason talked about last night. And we do have more information about biotic and its comparison to balance. Because I know that was a lot of questions. We had that question, and also the other. What? Who was that? Someone just said that their friend was able to use the credits on biotic. I missed that. And also the comparison, being able to use biotic for in place of lifestyle mix. Because that was a huge question in Mexico, because there are some people that can't take the lifestyle mix because, if you run an auto ship, you can use it on credits. That's really cool. So set up your auto ships. Because there's a lot of people that can't use the lifestyle mix because of, dairy or soy allergies. So that was a question. So let me see here. Sorry, I am trying to get organized. I know that there was a what do you call it? Sorry. Ticket. If I can get my brain working this early in the morning about biotic versus balance. So I was going to bring that up a little bit because I know that's been going around. So can you take balance and biotic together? It can be taken together as they are different probiotics, which can be beneficial for healthy gut. However, it's recommended to start with one capsule for the biotic. And Jason did talk about taking it at night at first, along with the balance, just to get your body used to it, get you on the routine. And then if you needed to change it to a different time of day, then you can do that. But starting it at night, he really did recommend. And then the difference between biotic and balance. Balance contains psyllium, seed husk, and senna leaves. I'm not green, so this is like not interesting to me, but for you greens. Balance contains psyllium, seed husk, and senna leaves extract, both, and can help with constipation or regular bowels. Biotic contains probiotics as well as enzymes to aid in healthy gut flora and digestion. Is Biotic a good substitute for the lifestyle mix for those that are allergic to dairy? Yes. However, Biotic does not offer the protein nor vitamins, minerals contained in the mix. Biotic does not contain dairy. It is not vegan because of the capsules contain gelatin, and credits cannot currently be used unless you put it on auto ship. Let's see. Definitely did. He really hyped up like the weight loss part of it in Mexico, and how that when you add that to your 3 steps and you're looking for, weight loss, you're really going to get amazing results. So I'm pretty stoked about that, especially for all of us on Ultimate Thriver. Can you just, I know, I see your face, Brittany. Like, I'm stoked. And then what else do you talk about? He talked about, the new auto ship rewards program. I'm so excited for this. This is really going to help you keep your customers on auto ship for at least 3 months. Because every 3 months that they have their auto ship running, they get a free gift. And they said it could be products, it could be samples, swag, more. They're not really sure yet, but they're going to make it like big, and they're going to make it really worth our customers like a reason, like a huge reason for them to keep running their auto ship. So I love that. I love anything where this company is just so amazing. I love that they do incentives for us and our customers. They really help us succeed, and this is just one more thing. So especially for those that are going for the auto bonus elite. But this is just really what residual income is all about. And I don't know if they really said, do we know when the ownership? Yeah.
For the gifts, they said it's going to be an assortment of things. Like one time it can be like an arrangement of product. One time it can be like swag. They said it will be a complete arrangement. It's gonna be something for people to be stoked about and to tell their friends and to get people excited for their 4th auto ship. So I'm excited to see what that is.
I'm glad you guys are going over this because I wasn't on last night. I missed the call.
Sure.
Well, you're getting ready for the
here. I missed the call.
You're getting ready for the event, so you have a pass.
You guys, this is actually going to be an amazing thing. I actually personally already do this for a lot of my customers and a lot of my teams. I will get like a sample of Activate, of Rest, of Blast, of everything that we can have a package of. And I will take like 1 or 2 of them and take a picture of them. And I will be like, okay, here's a push today. Any $150 orders are going to get this goodie bag. And you guys, it flies off the freaking shelf because it is that customer's opportunity to try an assortment of products that they aren't, ordering a month supply of every single one. They get to try one of each. So this is something that can really, really, really benefit our business in so many ways. It's keeping those customers continuously on an auto ship, and it's thanking them. It just comes to show how amazing this business is to give back continuously to our customers and to our thrivers.
Somebody asked in the comments, does it have to be consecutive? I'm assuming so.
Yeah.
You can't skip a month.
Yep, they'll have 3 consecutive months, and then their 4th month will be the goodie bag, whatever it is.
Is it for everyone or just customers? Like, will promoters get this too?
No, I think it's just customers, right?
I honestly have no idea. It just said auto ship. They just said on auto ship.
On the flyer that came out in your email, it talks about customers discounts. They get the free shake and refer to, and yours is free. So I'm assuming it's just for customers. But we can put a ticket in to verify.
Yeah. Did last night's, did they go over anything else that they didn't go over at when we were in on the trip?
Can I interject real quick? Because if you click on the email and ask for more details, it says qualifying auto ships must be 100 or greater, must generate from a single customer or promoter's account. So promoters are included in this.
Sweet.
And then it just talks about how customers, when they do auto ship, they can get up to 25% off, the free shakes with the couple pack or the regular 4-week pack, and then the refer to yours is free. So it goes into like great detail. If you click on the email, click on ask for more details at the very bottom, and it's got some great graphics that you can save to your phone as well. I'm doing that right now.
The other thing that was mentioned in the call is Thrive Against Cancer. I don't know if you wanted to go over that, Dani, or not, but that's the other last.
Yeah, absolutely. I know, like he said, this is really near and dear to his heart. And I had a chance to wear the new DFT.
You wore one?
I did.
Did it feel any different?
Well, so I'm the type of person where I don't really feel a difference when I'm wearing it, but I feel a difference when I'm not wearing it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, but I think it was a really bad day to wear it because I was traveling all day. But yeah, you know, I have a lot of questions about that too. Like, well, not a lot, but is it a 2-part DFT? No, because a lot of people are asking me that because, you know, because it's the way it's shaped.
It absolutely looks like a freaking duo. And I, when in the leadership meeting, when he was handing out the samples for all of us to get in Cabo, I was like, this, I had like a whole sheet and then we all separated them. I'm like, this, looks just like a duo. They're not duos. But they are really, really hyping this DFT to be the best of the best. So I cannot wait. I have one, it's still in my luggage that is unpacked. But you guys,
you heard Jason, he said he had to take it off.
Yeah. I mean, he
like halfway through the day, because it was so much for him. He was like, so all of the thrivers that kind of are like not feeling it, you know how like your body acclimates to anything. I don't care what it is. And so like with Thrive, I'll have thrivers come to me going, I don't think this is working for me like it was. And I'm like, dude, just stop using it for a week and you will see how much it was still working for you, because you forget how bad you used to feel. But I think that it's not going to be just wear it one day. It's probably, again, a buildup in your system. Like wearing it for a week, you'll really be able to see what it's doing for you. And some people, everybody's body works different. So I'm sure some people will slap it on and the first day they're going to be like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, I know, like Talissa, she wore hers the last day in Cabo and she's just like, whoa. She's like, she said it was intense.
So, and I think that kind of goes to show you guys, and a little note that everybody should take in is that this probably isn't something that we should get started on people that have never tried Thrive. So you guys, you know, because so many times, I mean, I know that like, really, we're not supposed to get people on burn right away. We want to get them on the standard EFT and work their way up because it could be too much. I personally can sell burn left and right because that is what I love. But if they're saying that they're taking the biggest powerful hit of every single DFT we have and putting it into one, start with the premium and the next month get the Thrive Against Cancer, because you don't want to give anyone a bad experience to be like, this is way too much. So you guys make sure that you really relay that to your teams, because we don't want to give anybody a bad experience if it's too much for them.
I also have this question. Does anybody know if it was said if it has caffeine in it, like the black label?
I want to say yes, but don't quote me. I want to say it does when he was talking. I know for sure it's the B12 moose support from Black Label, but I do want to say that I heard caffeine. I could be very crazy though. So just saying.
Yeah. I don't care. I'm excited for it. I can't wait for it to come out. As
long as there ain't crack in it, give it to me.
Yeah, I actually got
skin.
I actually got the package sent to me, so let me find it really quick. I can read it.
When you find it, will you send it to me and I'll post it in Dream Team so everybody has it?
For $20.
Listen, lady.
Yes, it
Listen, Brittany.
Only
Yes.
Brittany. She charges money for everything. She don't even
I'm
care.
a hustler.
She's like, $20, bitch. I'll give you
Yes, it does. It has green tea. It has green coffee extract, so it does. It also has white willow bark. It has the limonene, which that's what I'm super excited for. I'm hoping it has the same content as camo, because camo is my baby. Everything else in there, I have no idea what the H it is, but yes, it has caffeine.
By the way, I just have to say, did you all notice that big ass rock on Brittany's hand? She got engaged in Cabo. What?
It was blinded me when Cabo. I'm like,
Married in Cabo. Freaking Brittany was engaged in Cabo. I don't know what was going on, but if y'all don't want to get married, stay away from islands with
lifestyle
palm
getaways.
trees.
Absolute best
Something
fucking
in the water.
proposal ever. No man ever has a chance now. That was the best hands down proposal fucking ever. I cried.
I asked Brittany, I'm like, Brittany, was that staged? Because did you guys see her photo? Okay.
Yeah.
It's her on the beach in this perfect pose with an, oh my God. And there's like a whale in the background. They didn't even fake the whale.
He's
The
like
blue
waving.
You
Water
couldn't
out.
even fake the shake that she had in her hands. Her hands were trembling like a motherfucker. You couldn't fake that.
No, she said it was totes real. I was like, what? That was perfect. Like the fact that was her reaction, and that's the picture they got. I don't think it can't get any better than that. Like
No.
and that rock, I saw it y'all in person. It's
Me
a
too.
big one.
Big.
He did.
Yes.
He did a good job. Thank you.
Don't make me steal your man. I'm on the hunt.
You should have seen when I went after I talked to you, Britt, and you showed me the ring. I went to Mark. I'm like, Brittany just got engaged. Must be nice.
Same thing. Same.
Hey, you know what? Mark needs to step up his game.
Right? It's been 7 years.
Yeah. Okay.
But
I'm gonna have to get on him for that.
but
Just do what I did. I went and bought my ring.
Well,
I
I'm
thought
ready to
about
pick
it.
him right now. But I just finally got my divorce finalized in December, so we're good to go.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Let's go.
Trying to blame Mark here when you was still married. Okay, girl. We got you. We got
It's
your
your
number.
life.
Get your life. As Brittany always says, get your life together.
It's
Yeah.
your life.
Get yourself together. Okay.
Tells me that like every other day.
So hard. Okay. So are we good with Lavelle and team news? Anything new going on? Do we have an event
just one
tonight?
more thing. Tonight I am doing at 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to put the link out after the morning Zoom. I'm doing a live event for your promoter prospects. So get the word out, get the prospects on.
When?
Tonight. Tonight, 9 p.m. You guys, these are huge because let me tell you, this is part of third-party validation. Let Lisa, talk to your prospects. And let me tell you, the amount of people that we sign, Lisa, after these is crazy, right? It's insane.
The numbers go up in the cloud office. They do. And sometimes I get excited and start offering money off of kits and stuff. I don't know. So,
you get a kit. You get a kit.
On the fence there. I know. I'm like Oprah and shit on those. I'm like, you get a kit. You get a kit.
Awesome. So we'll definitely be sharing that once she gets that event link up. So let's see. Okay, so today's topic. So I'm gonna be real honest with you. I am not the best closer. I've been doing this 4 years, be 4 years in March. And I know my weaknesses, and I'm not afraid to say it.
That's
So
how you grow.
What's that?
Said that's how you grow.
Yeah. Almost 4 years. I'm 80K. I still utilize 3-ways. I have, Ashley, Lisa, Stacy. I get them into 3-ways. They're huge closers, as well as like Brittany. Like, if she can't close someone, I don't know. No, I don't think anybody can. So, so I just want to talk a little bit about closing. What you do, like, definitely 3-ways. If you are seeing that you are talking to people, first of all, 3-ways should be, that's a must. You need to do that every single time. But if you're seeing that maybe you have either you're talking to someone or you're putting someone into a 3-way with somebody else and you just can't seem to get the close, find someone else. Find someone who is killing it at signing people, killing it at closing. Go up, go down, go sideways, go wherever. You need to do this. It is, you're doing your business and your prospects an injustice by not, getting them with the right people and giving them, someone to help you. Because I'm gonna tell you, I'm not doing that. And, like, I did that for a long time, and I realized, like, I'm hurting my business. So, Brittany, like, so what do you say? What do you do? How do you close so many people?
Well, y'all get some pen and papers ready.
It's gonna be fire.
Yeah. So first of all, I was looking at the comments, and I kind of just want to let everybody know. First of all, the 3-way is something that is so insanely crucial. It's not about you. Like, I saw a couple comments were like, the people are going to think that I'm not going to know anything or whatever. It's not about you. This is 8,000% about, okay, I have Tiffany. Hey, Tiffany, this is Brittany. She just started, blah, 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 blah. It's all about that person getting the best experience and the best customer service for them. That's why we get them into a 3-way. You're going to get people in a 3-way with me because I've been doing this longer, and I'm going to know what product is best for you, and I'm going to be able to answer all of your questions. So it's not something that you ask permission for. You just start a 3-way, and you do an introduction along the lines of, hey, this is my friend Brittany. I added her to this so that we can get you the best product for you, the best deal for you. And then it's a way for you as the promoter. You're doing that 3-way, and you're going to learn. You're going to learn my verbiage. You're going to learn whatever questions they ask, how I respond, everything. But I have so many different ideas of how to close. I feel like I've been in like every excuse and hesitation possible. But one of the biggest things, you guys, that I will absolutely stress, and when I was getting my PPA award 2 years ago, Paul was explaining everyone that was receiving a PPA award this way, and it's so true. Everybody that is like a major closer or whatever, they create urgency. And that is something that I will always freaking do. Okay. Urgency is the biggest key to closing a deal. So how you create urgency is saying, hey, give the retail price, and then be like, tonight I can give you 20% off of that price. You know what I mean? Or give them till Sunday or whatever date is, if they're going to try and weasel into the weekend, whatever. Create urgency, say, or give any type of deal that you have going on. Or if you know that Thrive has free shipping, or the $25 credit in Romo, whatever it is, this ends tonight. This ends now, or this is going to sell out. I only have a limited supply of this, whatever. Create urgency in a way to make them enroll. That is my biggest thing to mass enroll or close the deal with people. And if you need ideas with how to create urgency, utilize your 12K upline. They've been in it a little bit longer, your 40K, whatever, and they've been into more situations. But all the time, I will be like, yeah, I can get you this burn system. It retails for over $230, but tonight I'm going to give you my personal promoter discount for 20% off, or whatever it is. And then I'm walking them through that order. I'm going to be like, hey, you're going to click one in auto ship, and that's going to give you my discount. You know what I mean? Like we walk through every single order. There's not a single customer that I've ever enrolled in my 4.5 years that I haven't had them send me like screenshot by screenshot on how to order. That's giving the best customer service, because you're going to make sure that they have the best discounts, the right product, and they are set to go. And then you tell them, hey, when you get this, you're going to message me and I'm going to tell you how to take it. And then that way I can help them walking, thriving for free. Because once they have that box of product in front of them, I'm going to say, hey, take a picture, post on Facebook that you're so excited for this energy, or you're so excited for the sleep at night. You know what I mean? There's so much that can go into it. Don't forget that retail. I'm trying to like read the questions at the same time.
I saw somebody put in the questions, Britt, something like, I must not, 3 ways have never worked for me. I must not be getting him in the right with the right person. You know what? The one thing I will say is sometimes you just got the wrong prospect. It is not the 3-way. Like you could just be prospecting in the wrong place. And we're going to talk about prospecting up today. But like, honestly, I have watched people and it's their network. It's just their network. I know when I got started, no one in my network wanted what I had. I could have put every person in my network in a 3-way with Brittany, who is, if you have ever seen her clothes, it's like it's a class. You're like, what is happening? Because she is so freaking excited, and the next thing you know, I want to sign up again type of thing. Like she's so excited, and she almost sounds manic. That's what I tell people. You sound manic. You're like, oh my God, you must hurry. It's like you're like one of those infomercials where you're like, going fast. We've only got 2 left. Hurry up. Like
I give people
like that. Yeah,
No,
you
you
make
got-
everybody want to sign. And guess what? If you don't have the right prospects, you could put them in with the best closer on the planet and they're not going to close. It's because they don't see value in what you have. My network, when I started, it didn't matter who I put them in a message with, they were not signing up. Because guess what? They were all people that hung out at the bar every night. Just saying. They were all people living in their mama's basement. I mean, they just were not people that were gonna at all be into their health at the time that I signed. They were not the right. And so what did I have to do? I had to go prospect up. I had to go start prospecting people that are gonna want this, that are gonna be hopefully interested. Because once you get somebody in a message that is actually interested, that actually gets that there's value on this, that's ready to, spend a little money, the closing part gets so much easier. So just know that it could possibly be that the people that you've got in your 3-way messages just have not been the right prospects. They haven't been ready.
And also when you are thinking about, if some people that you've gotten in 3 ways aren't closing, yeah, you can try a different person if that is the thing, but also think about per situation. For instance, if you have somebody, my whole team knows that if they have somebody that is keto that needs a product, they come to me to get me into a 3-way, because be specific with who you're, so that person can be relatable to them. Or if you have a breastfeeding mama that just wants some advice, put a message into your chat, hey, who is nursing and thriving, and get them into a 3-way. Whether they're your leader or not, make it relatable, make it someone who is relatable so that they can give their personal experience. That's another tip as well.
Okay, so I have another thing. Someone just put in the chat, they don't like the new, how they're pricing the packaging, so with the 150 package. Guys, don't overcomplicate it. This is what I tell my team all the time. The $150 package, when I get somebody in that 3-way chat, and because a lot of my team struggles getting them in a 3-way chat too. We've actually been working on this. So when you get them in there and you're talking about the $150 package, there are still discounts. And they were saying that last night on the call too. So you tell them it's $150. You are also getting the 20% off, whatever it is, and you're getting an extra box of the lifestyle mix for free. Okay, so if you explain it that way and you start with the discounts, like exactly what Brittany's saying, it's easier to close it. Put it on auto ship. This is how you do it. I'm going to show you everything. This is how I'm going to lock in your pricing and save you money. That's what I say. Bam, they got it. Don't overthink like, I don't like this packaging because if they don't put it on auto ship, then it's still the same price. No, explain that they need to put it on auto ship to get to lock in that discount. That's what I tell them. This locks in your discount. This is getting you the extra box of lifestyle mix for free. Bam, you got it.
When
And
you guys
everybody-
are scrolling through
Don't be
Facebook,
afraid of the auto
yeah,
ship.
when you're
Go
scrolling
ahead,
through
Lisa.
Facebook, I just want to say really quick, what stops your eye to buy something? We all see ads. We all see stuff that we want. Okay, I'll give you an example. Last night I was on Instagram, and they scope out what you Googling, because I was Googling how to tighten my dang turkey neck, and I'm trying to find a cream that is gonna like make my shit look like I had surgery. And
Get the wrap.
dude, you are a bitch, Dani. So anyways, I'm on Instagram and this thing pops up and I click on it, and all these women have these reviews about their amazing. And dude, all of a sudden they start showing me the prices, right? They say if I buy 1 month, it's $99. But if I buy 2 months, then I can get 2 for like $110. But if I buy 3 months for $120, I can get 3 months supply instead of 99 for 1 month. And I'm like, oh dang, I gotta get the 3 months, because even if I don't like it, whatever, it'll just sit in the cupboard. But what if I did? Dude, I just saved a shit ton of money. So I'm all like, boom, 3 months. Okay, you guys have to start high. So what would be 20% added on? I always say, oh my gosh, girl, normally these 3 steps are like $200. But today, girl, I'm about to get you a discount, and I'm going to get you a discount that is killer. I'm going to get that to $150. And you know what? Because I like you, I'm going to add free shipping. And I only got one of those left. So yeah, I'm going to give you like 2 hours to decide, but then I got to go to the next person in line. Like, you're going to be like, oh, 220 to 150 plus free shipping. Okay, me, I'll take it. Like, you guys are totally like, okay. It's when I heard about it, I thought it was a little expensive, but it's so worth it. Yeah, once you try it, you'll see it's worth that high cost. That's you all. Stop it. Y'all be like, oh my God, guess what? This stuff is $150. It's gonna make you feel, dude, you would have paid $1 billion for it. After you feel the way you're gonna feel, you would have paid $1 billion. Man, you're gonna save so much money compared to all the other crap you've used in your life. Like, it's all about what you're saying, sense of urgency, like Brittany said, but start high. Give yourself somewhere to go. You guys are starting down here. You're giving yourself nowhere to go. You're all like so scared of this pricing that you're like, do you want to start with balance? It's only $40, and guess what? I'll give you $20 off. Guess what you just made? A big fat zero, and you put no value on this product. So I highly suggest you guys think about how you think when you're scrolling through, how you think when you are looking at the cost of something and then somebody giving a discount, and how you want to hop on that. That's how other people think as well. They're not going to think that way if you were completely not confident at all about it. What do you have to lose? You already aren't signing people, let's say. What do you have to lose by going into the next sale and prospecting up, but also starting high, being like, girl, this is the ultimate package you need. It's going to be $300. Today I can get it for you for $250 plus free shipping. Okay, let's just say. If they say, oh, that's too expensive for me, no problem. I can customize the package for you. What's your budget? Okay, that's your budget. Sweet. Can you go to this? I always say that. So if they said, oh, my budget's 50. Okay, I can, we can start you out on something for 50, but if you can get to 100, and I, mind you, I've started at 250. If you could get to 100, girl, I'm telling you, in a month, you're going to feel like a different person. And they're like, okay, I'll throw in another 50. Like, it's all about how you're doing this and what you're saying. And yeah, that's it. Bam, mic drop, end of story.
Yeah, you don't want to you know, if they come
And I
into you
think
for weight loss, you don't want to start them on, you know, with balance, you know, like the $40 balance. No, you want to start high. You know, you start high, then you go low. You know, the
Balance.
same with our upgrades. You start high. You don't start at the 200. You start at the 800, and then you go down from there. Go ahead, Britt.
I was just saying, balance is $52. Balance is not $40. It's $52.
Right. Yeah.
Yep, that's what I do.
Yeah, and same like with the 4-week Thrive experience. You know, yeah, it's $180 for the retail price, but they're getting a free box of shakes. So that brings it up to $220, like Lisa said. So automatically you start at $220. You can bring it down to $150. Yeah, you can offer shipping. And then you know, so that's a great deal, right? For them.
Oh, and I forgot to add that in, Dani. So if you start at 220, you'll be like, but girl, I'm going to give you 20. I'm going to give you my discount today. And I've only got one of those left. Like I only have the opportunity to do that with one person. Like you guys can make it sound any way you want to, but add in that shake at the end. Save that for the very end and free shipping. And you know what? You deserve a box of free shakes too. You are that amazing. And I know this is going to be kick butt for you. And so instead of 16 shakes, you need 30. Let's do this thing. Like, I mean, it's just about how you're talking about it. So you guys think about those two things. The free shake, always save your credit. Somebody said that the other night on a Zoom. They were like, everything I save, all my credits are saved for prospects. Take some of the money that you're getting in your paycheck. If you get the auto bonus, let's say, make sure you're turning some of that into credits. Like turn some of that into credits, because if you can offer every customer free shipping, just that little bit of a discount plus 20% if that you can get them on auto ship, that right there usually can close people that are serious, that want this. It can close them.
Yeah, there is no reason right now, especially right now, where you can't offer them free shipping. Just because we are able to, like the first time ever, to be able to transfer a portion of our paycheck into credits. Like it was either all or none before. So that's like huge, especially like towards the end of the month when, you know, maybe you're on like a huge push, or your credits, you know, you've used your credits because your PPA is insane, right? So, but yeah, that's definitely something you want to utilize to grow your business, is using your own credits to sign new customers. Okay, anything else with closing? We could talk on this topic forever.
Somebody put in the chat that, actually, I'm just going to read this. Hold on, let me read it real quick. Somebody said, I get a lot of people who want to try the product, but they want it for free. The moment I mention the cost, a certain amount, I get every excuse in the book, or can I just get it for free since it's just a sample? I don't know how to go about this. Okay, Tony Smith, there is not one person, not one, that messaged you about this product that thought it was free. They are pulling your leg. Everyone knows that if you run a business, something costs money. What they're trying to do is see what they can get out of you, right? That's why you have to go in with that confidence. And again, if you don't have that confidence yet, then get someone in a 3-way chat with that person that does have the confidence until you get it, right? Until you got that confidence, get someone in a 3-way chat that can go, okay, girl, this is what it is. Oh my God, this is what you need. This is how much it would cost, but we could give you this deal today. If they don't want it after that, it's because we need to get you a new set of prospects. We need to build your network and expand your network, because most likely maybe the people right now that you have in your current network, it's like my current network when I started, they're just people that aren't taking it seriously and they're looking for something for free. But you guys would be surprised. I mean, don't think that Dani, myself, Brittany, or Ashley don't get people in our inbox that just want something for free. Oh yeah, I do all the time, every day. I just don't give those people, I'm like, next. As soon as they start playing the games, oh, can I just get it free? I'm like, girl, no, I don't get this free. You can't get it free. This is how you know what I tell people? Unfortunately, this is how I feed my babies. This is how I keep my lights on. This is how I help my daughter put clothes on her back. Um, I'm sorry, I can't. You know what I mean? And sometimes I'll even go, what do you do for a living? Well, can I come into your restaurant and eat for free the first time? Will you give me a free haircut? I mean, I put it into perspective for people, and then they're like, oh, I see what you mean, girl. Like they're kind of like, okay, I got this. I see what you're talking about. So just know that sometimes it's because number one, you're not working in the right network yet, and that's okay, because we all come in, and I want you to know that we all start with the people that we had previous to coming in, right? Our current friends, our family, our acquaintances. And sometimes, unfortunately, we get it, right? We tried the Thrive experience. It's changing our life. We got on a call and heard somebody say, you know, this is the potential of this product, or this is the potential of the business, and we get it. But our friends and family don't get it yet. They don't understand it. And unfortunately, friends and family are going to listen to you last, right? They're going to listen to you last. That's why we pushed you to try to get people in three-way calls, or get them on the live event tonight, or get them on a prospecting event for customers. Like, they need to hear it from other people. But at the end of the day, sometimes our current network coming into this business just are not going to be interested in the product or your company in the beginning. And they're gonna try to kind of test you and play you to see how you react when they're in your inbox, to see if you'll just give it to them. They'll play the whole, I'm your family, you can't just give me product. I'll never forget when Paul said that we were at a lifestyle getaway, and he was talking about how he had family that was like, I'm your family, you're rich, give me the product. And he's like, no, you're paying for this. Like, Paul Gravette, our owner, I'm sure if he wanted to, he could just go around, kind of like, you know, he could just walk around his town and probably hand out free samples all day long and go, here you go, here you go. He does not do that. He puts value on the product. And his own family, he said his own family does not thrive with him. And he's a gazillionaire. Okay. I don't even know what he is, but he he makes a lot of dang money, and he still has people in his family trying to smuggle product from him, or that don't use it or aren't interested at all. And he had to prospect up and out.
Yeah, absolutely. If you're not putting value on your product, no one else will. And that's going to lead us into prospecting up. So good segue. So I wanted to talk about this just because I had this conversation with Chaz at the pool this weekend, and it's no secret, I have an extremely heavy leg, and very thankful for it. But I've been struggling to balance myself, and we were just kind of going over, like where I'm struggling, where I can, do better, because I'm all about, how can I grow? How can I do better? And she said, we started talking about chicken lists and prospecting up. And she's like, you're 4 years in, almost 4 years in March. You still have a chicken list? You should have a 0 chicken list by this time. I'm like, well, I live in a very wealthy community, like town. And, I'm nervous to talk to some of these cheer moms. I'm a cheer mom, and these other moms, and, just because I'm not at their level. She's like, stop. And so I think she's like, you are going for the easy no. The no that you're not going to be scared to get, the no that won't hurt your feelings, the no that you're like, okay, no problem, next. She's like, no, you need to start going for the no that scares the crap out of you, that's going to hurt your feelings, that's going to make you pause, but then keep going forward. She's like, those are the people you want to talk to. So, and I didn't really think of it that way. So, are you prospecting up? or are you going for the people that you think are the easy yes, or the easy no, because you don't want your feelings hurt, right? So what are you doing to go for the people that that are on your chicken list? Do you have a chicken list? Do you know what a chicken list is? It's people that are on your list that you think would kill it in this business, that you would love to have on your team, that you would love to have try their products, but you're just too nervous or to reach out to. So I know I said, I still have a chicken list. That's something that I'm working on. That's my goal this month, is to reach out to everybody on that list. And because you have to remember, yeah, the worst thing they can say is no, but you want that. What if they said yes? Like, that's one person that can change your business, right? One person can completely change your business. I've seen that. I've had that in my business, still do. And so where'd everybody go? I can't. Lisa, Britt. So Brittany, I know that.
I want to say one thing about prospecting up. Like, I mean, I've been doing this 10 years, so I get it. I used to be like so scared to talk to people that I thought were like professionals. You know what I mean? Like people that had these real jobs, like a doctor or a lawyer or a real estate agent, like people that had these great jobs. And I thought, oh my God, I'm going to feel stupid going to them with my little vitamins. Like they are going to think I am dumb. But oh my gosh, do they have a network? Or oh my gosh, so many people trust them. Or oh my gosh, they have so many Facebook friends. And man, if I could get them into this business, man, it would be huge. And after a while, you do so many things in this business that make you feel uncomfortable. And if you're not, guys, I mean, if you are not getting uncomfortable every day, that is your problem. You are so right. I never thought about it the way that Chas put it to you, Dani, when she said, you're playing it safe as far as, you're going to people. Most of you guys are asking people or bringing it up to people that aren't going to hurt your feelings, that aren't going to, you're kind of playing it safe, right? I know I did in the beginning. And then after a while, you start pushing yourself out of your comfort zone in areas, and, you start getting used to the word no. I remember go for no was huge for me. If you guys don't know what go for no is, the concept is wake up every day and don't have a yes goal, have a no goal. So for instance, if I woke up this morning and I said, okay, I need to get 3 yeses today. 3 people are gotta sign with me as customers. Like that is what I need. That's what has to happen. 3 yeses. Okay, so in the morning, I'd start messaging people. I'd start building relationships, conversations. And the second that I would hit 3, I would stop. Right? If that was your goal, most you're going to stop at the goal. Oh, I'm so proud of myself. Pat in the back. I'm going to go play with my kids. If you set a no goal, though, that's a completely different story. Because number one, if I said I want to get 3 no's today, number one, it's really hard to get a straight out no. In fact, I dare you guys today to go for 3 no's. I challenge you to go for 3 no's. And I will bet you, I bet my ass that it's hard for you to get a straight out no. You'll get a not right now. You'll get a maybe later. You'll get a next month. Can you contact me or keep me on your prospect list or let me know what happens next? But to get a right out, hell no, leave me the heck alone. It's very hard to happen. So if you set that no goal on my way to finding those 3 no's, it makes me, number one, it makes it change. It makes the word no change in my mind of what that means. I'm looking for no's. So now I'm not looking at no like a bad thing. I'm looking at no like, oh, this isn't that bad of a thing. Like I'm looking for a no. So I'm kind of going, oh, I got 1 no. Okay, boom. That's 1 no. Now my goal is so different mentally that I'm not scared of the no's. I'm actually looking for the no's. And then what happens is on my way to looking for no's, I actually get people going, yeah, I'm kind of interested. Tell me more. Or yeah, I've been meaning to message you. Tell me more. Or, gosh, I would have never messaged you, or, but I've been looking at your stuff. Tell me more. And I start getting yeses. And when you have a no goal, instead of stopping at 3 yeses, right? If I would have set a yes goal, I might get 6 yeses today on my way to trying to find 3 no's, because they're so much harder to find than you think. And it makes you not stop. And it's just a better goal to set. And it's all about a mindset thing too, because once you train your mind to go for the word no, it's not scary to you. It's more like, now that's when you start treating it like a business. Now that's when no is just another word in the English language. It's not a word that holds you back, holds you down, or scares you, because you train your mind to go for those no's. What I will say about prospecting up is, you know, groups. You guys, you can meet people in groups. I'll give you an example. I got into a group the other day, something new. And if I go to people's Facebook pages and see what they do, there was a nurse, there was one lady that she had a lot of followers, but I don't know her. So I don't take those no's personally. Not as personal as if I would take my friend Jojo that I've known in high school, that's this prominent doctor, right? I'm going to go, oh God, Jojo's going to think I'm stupid. Then she's going to go tell all my friends how stupid I am. And I'm not going to ask her. Never mind, I chicken out. But if I'm prospecting the doctor that I just met in the group yesterday, I'm not going to take that personally, because I don't know them. So a good way to prospect up is get into Facebook groups, because you are not going to take it personal, and it's going to be much more easy to prospect up. When I get into a Facebook group, I click on people. You know, I'll make my introductory post with a question in a Facebook group. And then once I start getting replies, I go click on anybody that's replying, and I look at their page, and I look at how many friends they have. What do they do for a living? Do they post frequently? I'm looking, do they get interaction? And they could be this amazing person with all these friends and all this interaction. And I'm like, oh crap, I just hit a whale. Like, this is a person I want on my team. This, normally in real life, they'd be on my chicken list, but because I don't know them and they don't know anybody I know, I'm gonna go prospect them. Because if they say no, I'm not going to take it as personal. So that is my best tip on prospecting up. And you guys, I'm just going to let you know, I'm sure Brittany and Ashley have some tips on this. So just stay tight, because we're probably going to go over for a minute, because I talk a lot this morning and I don't know why. Sorry. Apologize.
Yeah, I know Ashley, she does really well in groups as well. And she actually, last year, you want to talk about Jen Close, Ashley? Like, this is someone that like you're always trying to like take the easy way, like look for someone that's, you know, that will say that, you know, that, like I said, the easy no, so your feelings don't get hurt. Oh my gosh, Jen Close on our team, she came in with no network marketing experience. She's like a professional. She's not a stay-at-home mom like us. So it was, I don't know if Ashley's still on here. Are you on here, Ash? Oh, yep. Yeah, I see you. So, you know, and she came in and killed it, didn't she, Ash?
So, yeah. So she wasn't really a group, but I do the host a post. A lot of people are scared to do those, you included. So what I was trying to get samples out.
It don't work for me.
See, no, she just admitted that. Oh my Lord, guys. So I was trying to get samples out. That was my goal for that. Like, I was doing a challenge. Well, it actually kind of could say that it was from a group, because I was doing the wine fairy thing when they first started. So that's how I had met Holly. So I had delivered a sample to Holly, and Jen was friends with her. Holly got her sample for free. However, she had to go through the funnel. And part of that day, I changed my funnel up. I know some people don't, but I do. I required them to do a host a post a sample, post a picture, whatever it was that I was having them post, and you'll get your sample for free. And then if we have any referrals, you can get your product for free. So Holly ended up getting her product for free just by doing one of those posts. And she ended up getting months for free, actually. Jen was one of those people that was in those comments. Yo, she was the biggest skeptic I've ever met in my life. So I have another one of her right now that's a huge skeptic. And they take longer to convince to join. Third-party validation is huge. If she didn't see her friend doing it and talking to her friend and not just talking to me, she wouldn't have done it. She needed that extra support, that extra third-party validation. So if you're just meeting somebody, and she was new, I didn't know her. So if you're just meeting that person, in order to close, back to closing, if you need to close that, you need the third-party validation. She had already gotten it from her friend, so it didn't need a three-way chat, but she needed that to keep going. She came in, and guys, she was a customer for a month, and then she's like, I need to share this with the world. So she joined, and bam, she went crazy, all the way up to 12K. So don't be scared to message these people, guys. I add new friends from my groups. That's how I meet people. I don't have a market anymore. Like, I've used it. I've been doing this for almost 4 years. So you need to be building from people that are seeing you posting in these groups and trusting you. And that's how I do it.
Yeah, and I know Britt is huge on groups. You know, it's especially, you know, makeup groups. She has a huge following. So Brittany, how do you prospect up? How do you get the right people into your business? Because I know that when we launched the bonuses, you went crazy signing promoters with like 800 packs and stuff like that. So how do you do that?
Yeah. So honestly, you guys, like, I literally could talk about groups for 10 hours because it works. And for people that don't utilize groups, once they finally do, after 4 years of me telling them to do it, they're like, oh, look at this, it works. The thing is that the key is, you guys, with groups is find every single aspect of your life, literally everything. It doesn't have to be a main thing, every aspect of your life, and you can get into a group for it. So yeah, I'm in makeup groups, but I'm also in mom groups. I'm also in keto groups. I'm in cooking groups. I'm in dog groups. Whatever it is, you can say boy mom, girl mom, anything, stay at home mom, work mom, or you're hiking, you're fishing, you're camping, anything there is a group for. It would be, there's just everything there's a group for. Get into a million groups. You guys, I'm not even lying. I'm probably in well over 1,000 different groups at least. That is one thing that I will do, me as a 200K, I will do for my business every single freaking day. I will always grow my network, because if I am constantly posting on Facebook my content, and if 20,000 people saw my post and I'm not getting anyone that day, I need to go get more people so that the next time I post, then I'm going to get new faces to see my post. You need to constantly grow your network. You know, I've been looking, while we've been talking about groups, I've been looking at the chat, and I just want to let some people know, if you are in a group where if you're not even directly posting about Thrive and you're trying to add people from there and then people are calling you out, you're in the wrong group. Okay, you're in the wrong group. You need to go get into 10 more different groups today. If you're in only 1 or 3 groups and you're gonna like call it a day in there and try and grow from there, no, you get into 1 or 3 groups a day. You need to continuously keep growing and figuring out what is the most active group, what you can and can't do in that group. And I'm not telling you, I don't even tell my team, don't go in a group and post about Thrive, because that's not what that group is for. You go into your group and you make an introductory post. Hey, like me, I'll go into my makeup groups and I'll be like, hey, you guys, I do tutorials on makeup, follow me. Or I'll go into mom groups and I'll be like, oh, here's me with my babies, thanks for the ad. Or you can go into, you know, your cooking groups and be like, hey, I post recipes on my stories if anyone wants to share recipes or content. You need to be relatable per that group. and you need to not post about Thrive in those groups. The point of those groups is for you to be a relatable human being. And anyone that is, my philosophy is, if they're in a group and they're active, they're on Facebook quite a lot. Okay. Realistically, that's who you want to get, because they're being active to complete strangers on Facebook. So can you imagine how active they would be growing a business to their personal friends and family, and being able to already branch out to grow their network, because that's what they're already doing. They're already growing their network to random strangers talking about whatever that group is content is, so don't be afraid of groups. If you're feeling that you are getting shut down, go get in 10 different groups today. You know what I mean? Like, there is unlimited possibilities. There are literally a group for everything. If you have no idea what group to get into, go talk with your upline and be like, give me ideas. You know what I mean? I had a promoter with
I just got in. Okay, if y'all know me, you know I love reality TV. Brittany knows that I love reality TV. Okay, dude, I'm in a Kardashian group. I'm in a housewife. I'm in every housewife group. The housewives of Atlanta, the housewives of Beverly Hills, the housewives. Dude, I have so much fun in those groups, and I meet the best people, and they're all mostly like housewives, stay-at-home moms that watch these, trash shows that I absolutely love. And dude, they're like, dude, there's a group for, oh my gosh, knitting. There's a group for, I love freaking handy wipes, like what mask groups. It doesn't matter. You're overthinking it. What's your favorite TV show? Guaranteed there's probably a group. Or do you like the CSI crime shows? Guess what? Group. I mean, it doesn't matter. Think about those things and dive deep, because truly, like, so many groups. But one thing that Brittany said is, you'll get into a group and then you're going to be like, okay, this one's not working for me, or I'm just not meeting a lot of people, or I'm friend requesting people, but they're not accepting my friend requests. Yeah, just move on. Like, go find another group. Like, when I looked up like housewives groups, dude, Britt, there was like 9,000. There was like so many.
I mean, there's literally a group there's just a girl. You just type in girl, just type in woman, just type in female, and there'll be a million groups. Or if you're a dude, type in dude, boy, guy, whatever. And there's going to be so many groups that you are relatable to something in. Like, there's nothing that somebody can say that they don't have a group for. There's everything.
Yeah, 100%. And, like Lisa said, get out of groups that, I've had to leave a ton of mom groups lately just because of the negativity, the hate, the bashing. I've had people like, no MLMs, on posts if they're looking, and I'm just like, I just don't want to be a part of that. Like, if you can't open your mind up to different opportunities and, let people do their thing, then I don't want to be a part of it. So find the groups, what, like Lisa, what TV shows are you watching? What interests you? So I didn't really, I'm into a couple new TV shows now that have come out, and man, I'm going to go search them today and join them, so that's a great idea, because those are like the fun groups, like especially TV shows groups that are on like weekly, like there's a lot of interaction in those groups as well. So that's a great idea. All right. So, oh my gosh, we covered so much today. We've covered closing, huge closing, get people into 3-ways, get the right people to help you with your 3-way, help you close. That's going to be like detrimental to your business, definitely, and also we talked about prospecting up, getting, going over your chicken list, you guys. That's, like I said, that's my focus this month, is just to get rid of my chicken list. Because you never know, they could be watching you and just afraid to, you're afraid to reach out to them. They're probably afraid to reach out to you. So take this step, you have to get uncomfortable in order to grow in this business. And then, you know, prospecting up, you just go for the people that you are afraid to talk to, that you're afraid to say no, right? So, all right, we have 100 days to brave. Who's doing that today?
I got it.
Awesome. Thank you. What day are we on?
We are on day 30.
Ooh, nice.
So it says, tell someone, and let us consider how we may spur one another on toward love and good deeds, not giving up meeting together, as some are in the habit of doing, but encouraging one another, and all the more you see the day approaching. That is Hebrews 10:24 through 25. At my home church, high school students host and run the middle school retreat. It's a really neat experience. A few years ago, I was an adult leader, and we were at one of those retreat centers that have cabins and bunk beds and 2 showers for every 20 people. It was as rustic as you are picturing. On Saturday night of the retreat, I crawled into my little twin bunk, which was shoved up next to another twin bunk, and closed my eyes. It wasn't 30 seconds later, I felt somebody tap my shoulder. Because we are people who love to prank, I was sure about to, one, be sprayed in the face with some sort of liquid, or two, participate in pranking someone else. Instead, it was Mallory, a senior helping lead the retreat. She was just a few months away from graduating and heading off to Auburn University. Mallory asked me to scoot over, so I did. I was worried, was something wrong? Mallory stared up at the springs on the bunk above us. Light from the moon barely snuck in through the curtains, but it was enough for me to watch as she was obviously wrestling with something in her heart. I don't want to go to Auburn, she whispered, and I heard the tears dripping onto my pillow. I waited thinking she had more to say, and when she didn't, I responded. Okay, Molly, you don't have to. I think, she stammered slowly, I want to be a missionary. I want to go to YWAM. Her voice was still shaky. Okay, Molly, you can do that. Mallory didn't begin her journey toward courage right there. That little glow of courage had been growing in her heart for days, maybe even weeks. And then in the hours and minutes before she actually got up out of her bed, it grew feet, didn't it? Feet that led her to tell someone. Do you want to be brave? Tell somebody that you want to be brave and see what God can do. Today's task is be brave. Call a friend today. Take him or her to lunch or coffee and meet up and go on a walk. And when y'all are chatting, tell your friend that one brave thing you have not said out loud yet.
Wow. That's perfect for what we went over today, right? So, wow, thank you so much,
Okay, let me
Tiffany.
pick a winner here. A morning winner. Y'all, it gets too hard to pick a winner. I feel like we need a number between like how many? 1 and 29. Somebody give me one.
17.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna count 17 besides me. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Cassandra Brewer. Cassandra Brewer. Ponytail winner.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Cassandra, make sure that you message me, Brittany Hyder, whoever your upline is, they'll get it to us. Or, you know, if we don't answer, it's probably because we didn't see the message.
Message me
get it
and
to
I'll
us.
get you the options.
Okay, good. Yeah. Yay. Brittany
Right,
Hyder,
thank you.
please. I forgot to ask you really quick.
They're
What?
good. One of them's not taken to a bottle. But they're good.
Dude, my little guy, he is not potty training.